There's a fire on the other side of the mountain here. And the sun is setting, so it's really illuminating it. This time they're behind me. Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love you.
Good morning. I love you too. Good morning. Cheers, you guys. Oh, first things first. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
That's where we're staying, at Wendy's and Kevin's house.
It's my baby sister's 50th birthday. And she's not even here.
She's not even here. She went running off.
They went away for the weekend. So we'll have to celebrate when she gets home.
Goodness sakes.
So 50. So I'm 7 years older than her. Do the math. And back when 50 years ago, when babies were born, you had to stay in the hospital for 3 days. So her birthday's the 15th, mine's the 18th. So Mom and Wendy got to come home on my birthday. So Wendy's always been my birthday present. I got a little baby sister.
A little baby sister who's 50. And you know what? I'm working on pants for old guys, but it would work for old girls too. And when you hit 50, you know, you're kind of right there. It's a cross between Dockers and Depends. I'm calling them dry Dockers.
That's a good one.
Wendy, you could try them out for us.
We'll get you some for your birthday. Oh, goodness. Woohoo!
How's everybody doing?
We hope that you had a good week. We did.
Actually did have a pretty good week.
Wasn't too scalding this week, but we've had some fun thunderstorms. Last night was a really good thunderstorm. So sadly, with the thunderstorms that we have, we love those, but we don't like the fires, as you saw in the video at the beginning of this video.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. But this is Northern Nevada, and
it happens.
Every summer
it happens.
I mean, that one is in California, but same thing.
Every summer.
Same area. So, I don't know, last Saturday, we got to go and hang out with Candace and Jason again.
Yep.
They were still in the area. They
camping
are not
with the Kellys.
Anymore. Yep, camping with the Kellys. They
left and they headed that way.
They did. They headed that way. And we're not telling you where they headed. That's their big surprise.
It is.
So,
it's so good spending time with them. We just enjoy it so much.
Yep.
I love sitting and just chatting with them.
Yep. We really, really love them and enjoy our time with them. So Sunday was just kind of a lazy being retired kind of day. I made some cards and I hung out and visited with my sister, and just one of those days, a being retired day. And so it was the next day because it was just too hot to do anything. So that was our one really, really hot day where we were just kind of sitting still, not creating any heat, sitting by the fans.
Yeah.
So
got some hot weather actually all over the west coming up. Record highs this weekend through like the middle of next week, and even here it's supposed to be in the hundreds by Wednesday. So,
That's not good.
but it's only supposed to last, 1 or 2 days here. But I know that south of us, Vegas, Phoenix, even all the way up the West Coast, and they're talking San Francisco, Portland, all the way up
Wow.
to Seattle, they could see triple digits. So
Wow.
it's hot.
Ugh. Well, gosh, our friend Tommy that's in the Palm Springs area,
Oh.
but they have 119
119 degrees yesterday.
Oh,
And he goes out jogging every morning.
in the morning, yeah. When it's just 100.
Yeah.
No. I don't know, but it's pretty hot. Pretty hot.
Wow.
And then Tuesday it was one of my go to my mom's and spend the nights days, and I was going to do it for 2 days like I normally do, go spend a couple nights there. But Wendy and Kevin needed me to take them to the airport in the morning, the next morning, Thursday morning actually. So that's why I couldn't spend the night Wednesday night. Anyway, Mom always loves our time together. We'd sit and play word games and do our puzzle books together and just talk. And we went through a couple boxes of pictures that she had, and so those were fun. We may have to post some of my embarrassing hairdos from when I was in kindergarten and first grade.
I want one of them. I told her, I said, I want your hair to look like this.
No. No, that's like one of my worst
You almost
things.
look like Princess Leia with the headphones on,
Okay. It was, you know what? My mom has pictures of her hair like that when she was little, so I guess it was pass on the torment to your kid. Because, yeah. Anyway. It is always fun going through old pictures, so I need to get those scanned in. But while I was gone, and I took her to go get groceries, and while I was gone, you've been working on our videos.
Just been
our
playing with
old
videos. I've been going back through the old videos. I guess we can talk about it.
Yeah.
YouTube changed their policies on mid-roll commercials. And anything over 8 minutes started getting a mid-roll commercial in it. And I'm like, well, I don't want that on ours. I don't want mid-commercials on any of our videos.
No.
So I turned it off, but yet they still appear, and you have to go individually into each darn video. At least I'm doing it that way. And we've got, gosh, I don't know, 400 videos up there, so I'm doing like
hard to
30
believe.
a day. But you have to go back into each one of them and turn it off and save and turn it off and save a couple different places. And
Yeah, it's been taking you a while. You worked on that, I think, both Tuesday and Wednesday.
But we're not in this for the money. You know, yeah, you see some commercials at the beginning and possibly at the end of our videos, but I don't want them in the middle.
And I'll admit it. I'm one of those that I'll be watching a video, commercial comes, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm off to the next thing.
If we're watching somebody's video and there's a commercial in the middle of it, as soon as it starts, we're done with that video.
Yep.
You
So
know?
I was really upset when they put them in the middle of ours. because
And that's
I don't
pretty
like that.
bad coming from a guy that's in the media business who makes his living from commercials.
Commercials, yeah.
But man, when you're going to interrupt something like that, it's just not right. Put them at the beginning or the end. So I'm going back through doing all those videos, and it's like I said, it's time
So
consuming.
we apologize. And also, we do not get to choose what ads get placed in front of ours.
we don't know what they are.
So there
So-
have been some that I haven't appreciated been in front of our videos. Let me just say that.
I tell you what, in the comments below, leave us a message and let us know if you happen to watch any other of our old videos. Let us know in this video comment section if there's a mid-roll commercial, and I'll go back to that specific video and turn them off. 'Cause
Yeah, let us know if there's something that
I
we
may have
missed.
missed a few, but I'm not even a third of the way through our videos yet. But I'm trying to get
Yeah.
them all done. But at the beginning and at the end, that's one thing. But in the middle, no.
Yeah, I don't
It's like
that.
breaking up a music sweep. You don't do that.
And the thing is,
You play
they
a 30-minute music sweep, you play a 30-minute music sweep.
And the thing is, too, they'll cut you off in mid-sentence, stick that in there, and then
Yeah.
you come back and we were watching somebody's that it did that too, and it was like, what the heck?
And you can, YouTube creators like us, we can go in and we can manually place those, but still it's going to be a half a second to a second off, and it might clip a word here and there, so it's just not really an optimum system that they've got. So if you happen to find one, tell me which video it's in, I'll go back and I'll bang it out of there.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, Thursday, like I said, I had to take Wendy and Kevin to the airport, so got up at 5. Had the car all warmed up, ready for my sister because she gets cold easily.
Even though it's not cold here in the morning, it gets a little chilly.
was
Sometimes
chilly,
it gets down around
but
45 to 50.
had the car all warmed up for her. Take them to the airport, dropped them off, came home, had breakfast, and then went to do some shopping with my daughter Jolene. So we went to go get Wendy some birthday presents and to get some yarn to make this thing for Jolene that she wanted. So it was fun just to go and hang out with her for a little bit.
And you know, talking about shopping, you know, we do grocery shopping at Walmart because it's cheap and it's convenient, and they're just about everywhere we go. And I don't want to get back into this mask debate, whether you're for wearing a mask or not, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying that Walmart really could have started requiring people to wear pants and bras first before they started requiring you to wear a mask.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. Yeah. A dress
Golly.
code for Walmart.
Yeah.
Yep. So you visited with Mom while I was gone with Jolene because Mom came over here to do some laundry. So,
Yeah, we talked about you.
oh, great.
I found out some juicy stuff. Even after 20 years, I'm finding out stuff I
Oh,
never
whatever.
knew.
You know more than my mom does, so I don't think she could have told you anything secret. Oh, and then we just kind of got. Oh, look at Kaylee.
She in the window?
Yes, I don't know if you can see her. You're in the
No,
way.
I'm in the way. Can you see her in the window?
Can you see her?
Right there?
Oh, no, right there.
You got to look at the camera when you point. Hello? Right?
It's like a green
There.
screen. Yep. Yep.
Katie.
Hi, Kiki. Yeah, she's enjoying the sunshine before it gets too hot, and then she'll be laying on the kitchen floor like, it's too hot.
Okay, I lost my star.
You're right there.
Oh, there it is. You know how they do on TV and movies, you know, we got a
There's your
star
mark.
on the ground where we're supposed to
There's your mark. Anyway, what I was saying about that was we were cleaning window screens, and looking at it from out here, you can't even tell that we cleaned it. We needed to clean it better.
I need
you
to clean
hosed it off.
I just hosed it, laid it on the ground, turned it over, sprayed it down real hard.
A lot of dust.
A very hard stream of water, but I think I need to get a soft cloth and some soap and really scrub them down.
Yep, we'll do that.
You know, I mean,
Before we leave here, we'll do it. But you know what? We'll be back in the windy desert, and it'll get all dusty and dirty again.
I scrubbed that.
Yes, you did. You worked
See
hard
that
on that
right
yesterday.
there? I scrubbed the whole thing.
The roof.
Got up on the roof, did little, 3-foot area, 3-foot square at a time, and soaked it up, scrubbed it, and hosed it off. Soaked it up, scrubbed it, and hosed it off. I don't know how long I was up there.
Long enough for you to get a blister on your knee.
Oh,
You should have had your knee pads on. That's what you should have had on.
well, I should have. Why didn't you? You know, you're the boss.
I'm not the boss, but I
No.
feel like I'm the mommy sometimes. Oh boy. So I was inside just kind of getting some cleaning and organizing done again. But I still have much more to do, of course. We wanted to tell you again about our bonfire store. So if you want shirts, no ball caps. They can't do our logo on the ball caps the way we want it. So
No.
we said forget it then.
Forget
If
it.
it's not right, then we don't want them. So, but there are different kinds of shirts and tote bags and all that kind of fun stuff.
And I think there's
So-
coffee cups too. I think
Oh,
there's
yeah,
still
coffee
mugs
mugs.
up there.
Yep, they can do that.
And it's one of those, you go to the bonfire store, I'll put the link is below, and as soon as you click buy, it'll be, I think it's 21 days before they start printing, and then they'll be shipped out after that.
Yeah, so it'll be a
So-
little while, so don't plan on having them immediately.
Yeah.
But it'll start up when you order
Yeah.
something, if you still want something, or you can start buying for Christmas right now. It smells so good right now out here because it rained yesterday. Pretty good, it rained.
Yeah.
And the sagebrush just smells so
Thunderstorm.
good.
Thunderstorm
rain. Yeah. No hail.
We had a lot of thunder. I was surprised, and
Some-
because of that fire, which is still billowing like crazy, I mean, there was a lot of lightning strikes around the area. That's not the only fire. There was 3 or 4 fires
Yeah.
south of us here too. So,
There was
But
some deep,
lots of rain.
rolling, cracking thunder. I mean, it rattled. I was standing in the kitchen making supper, and the floor was rattling. I'm like,
It was
"Jeez."
Midwest thunderstorms, is
like,
what it sounded like.
Jeez, poor Kaylee, of course, ran underneath the chair. But do your little fur kids get scared of,
Yeah.
frightened by the lightning?
You
Or
know,
the
it can,
thunder, really. not
it
the
can
lightning.
just rain, and just the raindrops hitting the roof of the RV. Kaylee's like, she'll look, and if once
Before
it starts
we even
raining,
hear it.
she's gone.
Before we even hear it.
She's hiding.
she'll-
Do your pets do that?
Yeah, because the sound on these roofs is really loud. One time we had like a twig about like this big fall on the roof, and it sounded like it was a big giant branch.
We
It's
go
like, oh
running
my
outside
God.
like, oh my gosh, what was that?
There's gonna be a hole in our roof, but everything sounds so much louder. But anyway, what do we have planned for this week? Not a whole lot, huh?
Not a whole
Just
lot.
getting stuff done around here. We're trying to get as much done as we can while we're set for a while, and we have full hookups basically.
And it's the middle of August, and we've probably got another 6 weeks here because you did say you wanted to stay through the end
Yes.
of September.
Yes,
So
I
that's
do.
what I'm kind of doing in my head right now, the end of September, 1st of October, before we pull out of here and start heading south. So we've got another 6, maybe 7 weeks here at her sister's house
Yep,
before we pull up and
So you're getting a lot of
weigh anchor.
so you're getting a lot of maintenance stuff done on the RV.
And I'm
on the
doing a little
outside.
tiny bit every day. There's no rush,
No, and it's too hot in the rest of
Yeah.
the day, so you're getting done what you can
Yeah.
while it's still cool enough.
Yeah.
And then I've been going through cabinets and purging, like we've talked about it already, about us purging and stuff. So just kind of doing that and reorganizing and getting things, we've been living full time in this for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years next month. And we are still reorganizing and purging, and it's a never ending process.
5 years means that the next day, starts our 6th year of living full time.
Yes, it does.
It's amazing. Oh my gosh, I almost said it.
What?
It's amazing how fast that time has gone by.
Time goes by the same way all the time. It's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, blah, 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 blah.
That's what he always says to me when I say, God, we went by so fast.
It goes by the same
Same.
as it always does.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. It's been 5 years already.
And I'll tell you what, we've been together 20 years, and this is the longest we've lived in one place.
Even though we move
In
around.
one house. In one house, let's say. In one house.
But
It's
it
the longest we've
really is, and we know a lot of our friends and a lot of YouTubers have started looking to buy property and things like that. And some have already purchased their properties, but they still travel part-time to almost full-time. We just really are not looking at that at all. Not that
No.
option at all. I mean, for us, it really makes no sense to go spend a lot of money to do something like that when we can mooch dock at her sister's.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's not going to be able to last forever. I think Kevin does have plans for our spot right here. And then at my other sister, Judy's, our address,
What's he going to do here?
he wants to put another Connex for a shop.
Well, that shop better be at least 15 feet tall so we can back into it.
And then my other sister, they're building a 3-car garage onto their, so it'd be adding like another 2-car garage onto their house. So
Yeah.
they're running out of room because they're finally doing something with their 1.5-acre property. Kurt has a bunch of horse arenas and everything. So
Hey,
we're
we
not
still
gonna have
we still
spot there.
have my friend JJ's friend Guy.
that's true.
Just over the hill where we were at the beginning of the summer. We can.
That's true.
Guy said, "Hey, I got 19 acres. You can come here anytime you want. Stay as long as you want."
What we need to do is we need to invest in some equipment to clear a spot for us in his sagebrush.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
So that
way
we're not right there in front of his house.
We're not blocking his house or anything.
But I mean, they have a half-circle driveway, and we parked over to one side of it. They don't use that part of the driveway.
And you know
So-
what? If we had a little bit more solar and a little bit bigger battery bank, there'd be no issues. at all for boondocking. Not that we have issues now, because we do really good with
we
the
do fine.
350 watts of solar we've got.
We do fine.
And
It's
the
just-
4 deep cycle 6 batteries that we've got. Everything's fine.
As long as the temperatures aren't exceedingly hot,
Yeah.
that's when we have a problem.
Yeah.
Because we even tried running our generator to run the air conditioner,
The
but then
generator-
it gets hot.
generator overheated. It
yeah.
got so darn hot.
Yeah, so that's not fun. But what was I saying about that? I don't know. But yeah,
But anyway, a lot
it's
of our
not
friends
easy
are
to
doing
find.
that.
That's what I was going to say. It's
But-
not easy to find boondocking areas around here.
No, not in the
So-
Reno area.
And
it's
not
tough.
where Dave and Karen stayed at a boondocking area
Moon-
called Moon Rocks.
Moon Rocks.
But that is where people go to ride their motorcycles and their quads and their
Yeah.
buggies.
If you
and-
got, it's a great place for that. But if you're just looking for what we're looking for, some peace and quiet, and
Yeah, weren't they here over, was it Memorial
want to be
Day?
left alone.
I think it was Memorial Day that they were here, and they almost got boxed in by people. A sheriff came by and said, "You might not want to stay here because this is going to get all crowded, and people are obnoxious."
Yep.
And they kind of step back and clean up the bodies when everybody leaves. That's what the sheriff said. So Dave and Karen got out of there. But anyhow, that's kind of about it, huh?
I think we should put a wrap on this thing, and there should
Really
be some
exciting.
breakfast made.
Yeah. Oh.
What's wrong?
I don't know how you got water drop right there. I think it's dripping from you. You're sweating. It is very hot
It's
here
getting
already.
toasty.
It is. It's very hot already. So we're going to let you guys go.
Thank you guys. If you're a new subscriber, we appreciate you. Welcome to our family. Welcome to the journey. If you are a subscriber who've been with us a long time, we appreciate each and every one of you so much. We really do. Thank you guys. Hit the notification bell if you're new and get notified every time we put up a new video. We got another Rerun 20 video coming this week. I think it's the old 40-year-old Alpha Tour.
Oh, cool.
I think that's the one that's scheduled. That'll come out on Wednesday. We're going to get back to a Throw Up Thursday the last week of August, and then something special for you the first week of September.
Ooh.
That'll be a surprise.
All right.
Okay?
All right, everybody.
You guys have a great
Have
week.
a great week.
See ya.
Life is short, make it sweet.
It's toasty. Oh.
Toast. That sounds good. It's 'cause
Is it
the
even
sun-
straight?
straight enough, huh, guys?
I'm still taller than you, and
You
you're on
are.
the hill, so
I
it's
know, a
not
little
straight.
bit.
That one needs to go down in the dirt. Here.
Oh, there you go. Now your head's almost chopped off. Yeah, can you squat like that the whole time?